As part of a band called Roots that our first guest found her voice and path in music. And although the group disbanded due to other commitments, Lebohang Mpendulo Mahlangu kept her focus and the music picked herself up and kept the music playing until something started giving. Well, now the Tshwane born and bred singer and guitarist is at what looks like the beginning of the fruitful phase of a solo career. She goes by the name of Mpendulo, and it looks like people are beginning to listen and a fan base is growing. Well, she's yet to record an album but is performing around the country, introducing the masses to her work. Mpendulo joins us now in studio. Good morning, welcome to Morning Live.
Thank you.
Take us back to when you were introduced to music on a new level. What happened? Who was in that picture?
What happened is that I did art from childhood, and I decided one day to expand to music. My uncle was a guitarist at my house, so he donated a guitar to me, and that's how I started learning. I'm self-taught. Years later, I ventured to school. I only studied a year or two, and then I enrolled for graphic design, which is something totally different. Yeah.
Now, what did it take for you to pick up a guitar and get a voice training and, sharpen your craft?
Self-discovery, maybe. I never really had a teacher or someone to sit me down and show me how everything goes. I just had to find out for myself. And the voice, really, I never knew I could sing until I started writing music. So I guess it's a learning process, and it's also self-discovery.
Talk to us about the decision that you took to go to a particular genre. How easy or how difficult was that for you to take that decision?
It was very hard. At first I did like jazz and pop, a little bit of old school rock. I moved from that to African sound. I was very confused, but as I grew up, I started to understand the genres that I liked most, which is jazz, neo soul, afro soul, and indie music. Yeah.
What are you busy with at the moment?
I am finally finishing my album. It's gonna be out March, and my single as well. And you can also look out for my video at the moment. I am touring this year. I won SA Indies Music. My first tour will be in Texas this March, so I'm looking forward to that.
What is on this album?
Myself, actually, my experiences, my childhood, my discoveries in life and in music and in art. So it's something very abstract. My music is very abstract. I cannot say exactly what it is about, but I can say it's about life and it's beautiful.
Who did you work with on the album?
I worked with Ryan Peters, Mr. Magic. I worked with Ntando, bassline. He is my bassist. And I worked with Tabang. He is my percussionist. And I worked with myself.
What were the highlights of putting this album together?
It's been very challenging because I'm also a hands-on person, so I have to make sure that the studio set up is fine and I'm comfortable. And so actually it's been most fun, but also it pushed me to a point where I worked harder and I worked faster, so which is a good thing at this moment.
How did the Texas trip come about?
I took part at SA Indies Music last year, December, at Gold Reef City. I performed at Lyric Theatre and I won. I was the most selected artist. I think I have about 5 to 7 tours this year. So that's how I was selected, yes.
Okay. Now, what keeps you going right now? What makes this journey of music worth waking up for in the morning?
Because I know the people are looking forward to hearing my music, and I'm also looking forward to hearing my music being played. It's due season now.
What's been the best compliment you've received about your music so far?
That it's real.
All right. The title of the album, we didn't speak about that.
Ichada, the sound, that's a Ndebele word. I'm Ndebele, so I write my music in my own language.
What does that mean?
Ichada means the sound.
What's the significance of that title? How did you come up with that title?
I struggled a bit to decide on a title, but I listened one night to my music and I thought it's the sound, you know, that keeps us going. So hence the title.
That. Yeah. All right. Lebohang, thank you so much for talking to us. Lebohang Mpendulo Mahlangu is a singer-songwriter and guitarist who goes by the name Mpendulo on stage. She's yet to release an album, well, she said around March, but has no intentions of slowing down or letting the opportunity to practice music pass her by. She will give us 2 more performances later on the program. Stay tuned to Morning Live. Good morning.